Live, brought to you exclusively by Abu Garcia.
Hello! Hello! How's everybody doing tonight? I hope you're having a wonderful July 3rd. I know we are. Welcome to a brand new Ike Live at the bar with Becky. It is it is our pre-July 4th show, and we hope everybody's having a good night. Got a couple people checking in already. Got Jim. Happy 4th, Jim. We got Vince. How you doing, man? Good to see you. We got Mark checking in. Happy 4th. We got Brett. What's up, Brett? Happy 4th to you. We have Frank. Good evening, Frank. Scott checking in with us on this beautiful July 3rd. Got all kinds of people checking in here. Want to start with a couple announcements. First one is, as usual, at the bar, we're drinking. So we want to let everybody know what we are drinking tonight.
It wouldn't be a Wednesday without a cocktail.
Right. Wouldn't be a Wednesday without a cocktail. So, Rebecca, what are you having tonight?
I'm having an aviation cocktail out of my Bartesian. It's the Keurig of cocktails.
Okay. Aviation gin? Is the gin?
They still won't sponsor me.
Gin in there?
Yeah, Blue Coat.
Blue Coat gin.
Blue
Okay.
Coat gin. Best gin.
And tonight, I'm having a wonderful beer. This is called Slippery Pete, after my good friend Pete Glusick, who slips off the boat all the time.
Oh, no.
This is a Slippery Pete by Cross Keys Brewing, which is a local New Jersey brewery. So, first things first, grab your beverage. Cheers to everyone. If you're watching, hopefully you're enjoying an adult beverage as well, or a Coke, or a water, or a Gatorade, or whatever. So
whatever's best.
Whatever you like. So cheers to you.
Cheers. God bless America.
Wow. That's good. Oh, it's like a sour. Is that what a goss? How do you say that? Ghost? It's like a sour. It's got a little bit of a sour. I kind of like it.
My drink is purple. So in my mind, it was red and blue. So
yeah.
Red, white, blue.
All right. So second announcement, real quick. We got a lot of people checking in. Sandy, Russell, Michael. Got all kinds of people checking in here. Let me see if can I scroll down? How do I do that? Or just do it automatically? Okay.
It does it for you.
Frank, cheers to you. So today, in addition to being the pre-4th of July day, it happens to be one of our dog's birthday today. Our dog, Fiona, little girl, she turns 1 today. So yay, Fiona!
Fiona
Happy
Piranha.
birthday!
Her middle name is Piranha. She's
Fiona
the Polynesian street thief.
Polynesian street thief.
If you have groundhogs within your yard, she can eat them.
Yeah, groundhog killer, turtle killer, rabbit killer. She's street, man. She's Polynesian street to the core. So happy birthday to our dog Fiona. Turned 1 today. Very, very exciting. I wore this shirt because so I went in my closet to find something like 4th of July festive. I have American flag shirts, all that stuff, and tank tops. Couldn't find anything. So I figured, well, I'll put a red shirt on, but I think this is pretty appropriate because it says, let me see if everything's backwards here on TV land. Philly versus all U's. So that might be a good topic to start with tonight, Beck, is local dialect from different parts of the country. And very, very interesting that, as you travel around, you get local accents and, way people say things. So here in Philadelphia, if you're watching this, we got another dog birthday whose dog is 3. Brett's dog is 3 today. That's awesome. if you live in this area, right? Philadelphia, Delaware.
I don't think they say use.
Not Delaware. Well, like Delco, but
Delco.
Even maybe
like
a little.
If you're from Delco and then it's kind of spread out a little bit, because it's Jersey, but very Jersey concentrated outside the Philadelphia area.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Delco is Delaware County of Pennsylvania, for those of you not in the area.
Yeah.
If you go watch that show, what's the mayor of Easttown?
Is that the Saturday Night Live skit?
No, that was an actual show. But they like nailed the Delco accent.
Did they?
But if you want a spoof that's kind of like spot on.
Yeah.
Murder
daughter, you murder my daughter.
Saturday Night Live skit. Everyone should probably look that up.
So Philly has an accent, and Philly's use is kind of like y'all if you're down south. So if you're from the south and you're watching this and you say y'all, which is cool, I like that. In Philly, we say use.
Yeah,
so
use guys.
Use guys. Use. How you's doing? Use guys. So Philly's got a very what are some other Philly words that are very distinctively Philly? You got some other ones?
I don't know. We have a lot of like Italian, Polish, like there's a huge like Jewish contingency, so there's Yiddish. So I find that a lot of the words that like slang words that we probably use are normal to us, but I think they're from kind of like that melting pot of the different like Polish, like we just have I think there's a handful of words in the mix. Yeah,
like and one of my favorites is John. So John is a word. If you're watching this right now, you say John. What the hell does that mean? John describes a thing, just anything.
But it's like your thing. So like if you hear your favorite song come on the radio, you're like, oh, it's my John.
Yeah, that's my John. Yeah. Or even if it's not your thing, but you like want that thing, pass that John over here. I want to take a zip of this John. So John is a good one. I'd like to, if you're watching this, I'd like to hear your local terms wherever you're at. Okay. So we have Oklahoma. Brett's in Oklahoma. He says y'all. Michael Smith says Ewins. Ewins is a good one. Ewins is a good one. So if you have some local words that you use, let us know. We want to hear about them. I've encountered some strange ones over the years for sure, but I love that. You know, part of the sport of fishing for me has been the travel and meeting people, going new places, and of course hearing different accents. And it's been a fun part of the sport, traveling around hearing some different accents. So that's been awesome.
Sorry, we had a scooter accident.
Is everybody okay? Oh no, we have a cut knee. Do you want to come show everybody your cut knee? All right, come on, we'll go show a cut knee here real quick. You might have to hop up here. You want to hop up on here so everybody can see your cut knee? You got to get it real high. Can you stand up? There it goes, folks. There it goes. Right there. We got a nice boo-boo action. Right. It's okay.
Either finish playing or
shower.
You're fine.
All right. Okay. That was
Over Yonder.
Yeah, Over Yonder. That I've heard that one. Michael Smith with an Over Yonder. I've heard that one. Yeah.
Oh, the soda and the pop thing. Pop is very
Zup, you guys. Use guys. Yeah.
Yeah, pop is very
Pop and soda is Pittsburgh and North. But I hear it in New York. I hear it in Michigan. Pop. Yeah. Buffalo. I have a friend from Buffalo, says pop. So yeah, I like that one. That's a good one.
Oh, and it's very Italian around here. Like the rest of the country probably puts like tomato red sauce, spaghetti sauce.
Yeah.
We call it gravy.
Gravy.
So like it's very confusing for people from this part of the country. When we go down south, they're like, you want gravy on your biscuits. I'm like, why would I want red sauce on my biscuits?
Right. Yeah.
Like
our gravy's red.
Yeah.
Not white.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very interesting. Change topics here. We have an amazing day planned tomorrow. So normally on the 4th of July, we do a sandbar party here at the lake. And it's been a tradition probably for, what do you want to call it? 5 years, 6 years?
Yeah,
5 or 6 years, something like that. But this year, we are going on a vacation on Friday to Colorado. We're going to talk about that in a second. But because of that, no sandbar party this year, guys. No sandbar party. But
like our sandbar party is it's serious. So
serious, yeah.
Like we invite everyone to come to the party, invite everyone to come to the sandbar, but you have to get yourself there. So you have to find some sort of flotation device to get you, like a boat or a kayak, whatever it might be. And then once we get out there, we kind of anchor, create a circle, tie everything up.
Everybody's drinking, having food.
But like we bring the food and the drink and everything. Yeah. So last year, Haas brought a grill on his boat.
Yeah,
actually, like the kids thought it was awesome. It was almost like a drive-through. They would like float by and
get
order, like get a hot dog or a burger.
Hot dog and a burger.
It is very fun, or like it's very gross with Black Death and
slime.
So you have to have a few cocktails to not realize that you're just standing in.
Yeah, but that's like a spa treatment in a lot of places. It's like a seaweed wrap.
Yeah.
But anyway, this year, guys, more low pro on the 4th of July tomorrow. We're having just family here, doing some barbecuing, of course, drinking some beers. But the good news, dude, we do fireworks at this house. We do fireworks. And we don't do regular fireworks. We do redneck fireworks. Like straight up South Jersey redneck fireworks.
Hold on. Raise your hand if you were surprised that we do things over the top.
Yeah, over the top. Over the top. Now, 4th of July, it's independence. We're celebrating our independence and the birth of the country. There's so many cool things to celebrate. But it is a very American holiday. And you should be a proud American. I'm a proud American. Becky is too. And
I want to know who decided that we should light fireworks. Like, where did that tradition start?
Well,
that just blow stuff up.
Well, I think it's from the independence. When we had our independence declared, we shot shit up to say, hey, we're free from the British.
You made that up.
I made that up, but I think it sounds good. But if you're watching this right now and you also partake in redneck fireworks or fireworks of some kind, let us know. We love
at least share them to Mike's pages because
share them to my pages.
We love to see fireworks.
We want to see them, but would like to know if you're Don said he once set his entire arm on fire. Shout out to Don for setting his arm on fire. That's a good one.
We did have you remember the one went sideways towards us?
Yeah.
We had to dodge it. It didn't go up. It we light them and run and it came straight towards us. Yeah,
we're not experts at lighting the fireworks off, so it's a little bit of a shit show every time it happens, But I love fireworks.
And we always set the lawn on fire.
We set the lawn on fire occasionally.
We always have a fire extinguisher now.
Yeah, but we do have a nice display plan this year. And it's fun setting them off, So we got Chris checking in. Sussex County redneck fireworks going on with Chris. That's awesome.
Cellar instead of basement.
Yes, Alfred checking in. Alfred spent $2,000 on fireworks.
Oh my God, Alfred, where do you?
Yo, Alfred.
I want to come to your house.
Yo, that's hardcore, bro. Hardcore. I spent like $600, and I was like, that was a lot of money. I thought. The rocket's red glare, bomb bursting in air. Right. Okay.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. So it's part of the 4th of July tradition. Right. I love fireworks. We got a link that came through here. I don't know how we click on that link, but we got a link that came through. It is fun. It's a very fun time lighting up the 4th. Now, let me tell you one negative about lighting up fireworks on the 4th of July.
It's illegal.
It's illegal. 2 negatives about lighting off fireworks 4th of July in New Jersey.
Yeah.
It's illegal, but who cares about that? Because everybody's celebrating, right? Our dog Quincy, who is our big dog, what's he, 4 or 5?
4.
4-year-old big dog Quincy hates fireworks, hates the sound of fireworks. So
he'd eat you if he came on the property, but you light on the firework and he's in the
basement. He will eat you if you try to steal something from my house. But we just gave it away. Now they're going to show up with fireworks and steal our shit.
It's okay. Fiona Piranha would eat you.
Fiona does. She's not afraid of fireworks.
That one's a dead killer.
Yeah, but we have a dog, Quincy, that's afraid of fireworks. I feel bad about that. That's the one bad thing about lighting the fireworks.
And for all you people that are going to tell me to get him like drugs from the vet, I have done it. They've given him a cocktail of trazodone, gabapentin, and something else. I can't remember the name. And she's like, he'll sleep, but don't worry, he's alive. And I'm like, that sounds scary. But I've had to give it to him before. Yeah. He fights it.
He does fight it.
His eyes are like down to here, but he won't fall asleep. He just shakes.
He fights it.
Yeah.
All right.
He's crazy. Because he's an Ike Alley.
He is an Ike Alley. He's crazy. Want to get back to pocketbook equals purse from Gary. That is true. What is that? Burn? Hi, friends.
Gary, I don't really call them pocketbooks or purses. I just call them Gucci or Chanel.
Wow. Chanel. Yeah. All right. So change topics here, guys. We got 400 people on. And by the way, we appreciate everybody.
Want to talk about things that...
Yeah. Well, we appreciate everybody watching. So cheers one more time. We appreciate you watching our In the Bars. These are really fun. We like doing them because we just kind of hopscotch around between topics. But now switching topics. 4th of July tomorrow. A lot of food, a lot of beer, fireworks at night. Then we're going on a little family vacation. That's right. The good old family truckster. No, we're not driving. We're flying to
Denver,
Colorado for a week. And I'm excited about this trip, Beck.
Wait, hold on a second.
What happened?
Jay just said the one thing that I don't know how I didn't think.
Jimmies and sprinkles.
They're Jimmies.
Yeah.
They're Jimmies, Jay.
Jimmies or sprinkles? That's a question that Jay had about
as long as they're the long, skinny ones, they're Jimmies. If they're anything else,
Jimmies and sprinkles.
It's a sprinkle. It's a Jimmy.
Jimmy and sprinkle. Okay. So we are
going to understand that except for Jay.
Jay will understand. We're going to Colorado.
Yes.
For a family vacation.
Yes.
I'm very, 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 very excited about this trip. Yes. And the main reason I'm excited is I've been through Colorado. I've had connections through Denver and, all that stuff. But I don't know that I've spent any time in Colorado. Like zero.
I think I went to a wedding once.
I don't think I have any experience in Colorado. So I'm very much looking forward to spending time with the family, Becky and our kids and my mother and father-in-law and Becky's brother and sister-in-law and their kids. So it's going to be a wonderful family vacation. But I'm curious if there's anyone watching and you have suggestions or tips or comments about Colorado, let us know because we're going to do the touristy thing. Very touristy.
We have a limited amount of time because welcome to the world.
Yeah, we got a week
of fishing.
We got
you know what I mean? It's a short window.
We got a week.
Colorado's a big state, so we're flying into Denver. We're just doing one night there just to meet the family, basically for us to all meet because flights have to come in at different times.
One night in Denver.
Then we're heading up outside of Rocky Mountain National Park.
Yes.
And so we're going to do Rocky Mountain and the Bear Loop one day. We've got ATVs. Now, remember, we're going to have 5 kids.
Yeah.
So part of it is keeping them entertained, too. But the house that we rented has its own lake that we can fish, kayaks, all sorts of stuff. So definitely found a place to keep us busy. And about 300 yards away is the Colorado River.
River. We're going to be doing a little trout fishing, guys. Yes, David says you can go trout fishing. Yes, yes, I will, David. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So I have the.
We are doing Garden of the Gods. We're going to do a Jeep tour because then we're
Garden of the Gods. We're going to go there.
We're then spending the second half of the week down near Pikes Peak, and we're going to do some whitewater rafting.
Yep.
I'm probably missing things.
Yeah, but the fishing. Listen, I'm excited about the fishing because, something pulling back, something different. And let me let everybody know I'm bringing 5 ultralight spinning rods with me because we have a lot of kids trying to fish, right? And I'm bringing 2 fly rods with me, one for Vegas and one for me. And so That's right. I'm going to be doing a little bit of fly fishing too. Hold on.
Apparently, I don't.
No, you don't fly fishing. You hate fly fishing.
I love to fly fish. I just suck royally at fly fishing. So if there is anyone in the South Jersey area that thinks they can properly teach me how to fly fish,
we need lessons.
I would love to be able to do it, but I've had multiple people try to like teach me, and I cannot.
Yeah,
that rhythm. I don't know.
Fly fishing is a different animal for sure, and I like it. I like it. It's a challenge though, because it's not, you fish with a bait caster for so long or a spinning reel.
You have to be able to
fly fishing is definitely has more of an art to it. So very excited about Colorado. Colorado Springs, I see. Garden of the Gods, we saw that for sure. Jerry says full-size jerk baits for trout. You will be shocked. Jerry, yes, I packed a lot of little, I don't have any big jerk baits, but I packed a lot of like smaller jerk baits. For sure.
Marshmallows?
Yeah, marshmallows. That's old school. Dwayne, you're old school, man. If you live in New Jersey or the Northeast, and you had the ritual of opening day of trout, you know all that stuff. Mini marshmallows, Velveeta cheese, corn. Getting tricky with the corn, putting red dye in the corn. I know all the tricks for opening day of trout, but it was always like this. You'd be elbow to elbow with people. There'd be spinners and fucking power bait flying everywhere, and it's madness. So yes, I love that. Watch the rules. There are some rivers that are fly fishing only and catch and release only. And that comes from David. Thank you, David. We will watch that. And we do have some fly rods. So, Denver, Aspen, Steamboat by far was the prettiest. That's coming from Joe. So, looking forward to this trip, Beck. It's going to be fun.
So, the reason the trip has to be very here to here, like, very set, quick. So we have to come back because we have another angler in the household, and
one that can catch fish.
It's good to be self-deprecating and having a good season. So Vegas has a New Jersey youth or nation youth.
Junior nation. Yeah. The day we get back.
Can never
get the day we get back. Yeah.
The day we get back. And then the next day he's got Slay Nation because
Slay Nation tournament back to back.
He's been fishing the Slay Nation event.
Yeah. So it'll be busy.
Yep. And then Tuesday we roll to ICAST.
Hey! ICAST. All right. So if you're watching this right now, and most of you probably know, if you follow fishing, you know what ICAST is. But for those of you watching that don't know, ICAST is the biggest business portion of the fishing industry shows there is, right? Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
So in my opinion, you have the Bassmaster Classic. There's a show connected with that. That's big.
That's consumer.
That's a consumer show. So ICAST is our business show, and a lot of the new products, a lot of the brand new products that are coming out, that companies are launching, will be launched at ICAST. So here's the thing.
So ICAST used to very much be the place where the buyers came to buy. So
right.
I mean, pre-internet and everything else. So what happened was
10, 15 years ago,
all the buyers would come in, they would go through the booths, they place their orders with the Pure Fishings or the Daiwas, whoever it might be, they would purchase. There isn't as much of a need. Like, you have some of those buyers there, and it's more of a their ability just to have FaceTime, I think, with folks, because this is really one of the only times you can. But that's really what it's become on the buying end, because the buying's already happened. Half the time when they release new products at the show, it's already, like pre-order at Tackle Warehouse.
Pre-order, or people have received samples or whatever. So it's become more of a media event.
Yes.
Media event, not necessarily a buying event. But in any case, ICAST is a big week, and
what does ICAST stand for?
ICAST. I don't know. International something. I don't know.
Council.
If someone knows what ICAST stands for, chime in and you'll win something. I don't know what, but you'll win something. ICAST is a fun week, but it's a lot of work. It's a busy week. So if you're watching this and you have to go to a consumer show or a business show in your perspective field, right? That's what it's like. It's like a week of work. So, part of you is excited because you're getting to see people in the industry and meet people, and you're getting to.
Yeah, it's like we only get to see a lot of people once or twice
right,
a year. So it's
right.
so fun to go because everyone's there.
Right.
You get to see all of your friends.
Right. And you're doing some meetings and you're meeting some new contacts. But it is a lot of work. It's a blur. Happy 4th, Joey. It's definitely a tiring week. But I'm very excited about some of the products launching this year, Beck. I don't know if you are, but I'm very excited. The one that I do want to talk about is
Eric said that Ken Duke's going to be disappointed in me.
Ken Duke's going to be disappointed.
I think that I disappointed Ken Duke many moons ago.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
probably just like, it's Becky.
Yeah, whatever. The one product that I'm very excited about that is officially launching at ICAST is.
Shut up. Is that really what it is? International Center for Appropriate and Sustainable Technology?
Is that what it is? That makes no sense. It has nothing to do with fishing. Is that really what it is?
Oh, no. International Convention of Allied Sport Fishing Trades. That makes way more sense.
That's probably it.
I didn't even know what the first one meant. That was like some Elon Musk
All right.
stuff up in there.
You may have won something with that answer right there.
Who was it? Hold on. Who was the first
Ollie, 829. I think that was the first right
Diggs.
answer.
Hold on. Diggs might have. Oh, I'll go back through. We'll find
Diggs
it.
got okay.
We'll find
Maybe
it.
Diggs got it.
Jake, find them.
Yeah. So we are launching officially the brand new Abu Garcia Ike Series Rods and Reels 3.0. So if you're watching this and you remember the Ike Series rods by Abu Garcia, and we had that purple flip-flop paint on it, that iridescent paint, we have the 3.0 series launching, which are better, lighter, stronger, and more sensitive. And here's the best part of all. You ready? Cheaper. We figured out a way to make a better rod, a better reel, and we did it in such a way where we were able to bring the price down. So I'm really, really proud of this launch at ICAST of the new Ike Series rods and reels. So real quick, to give you guys the breakdown, we have 6 finesse spinning, 6 delay casting rods. And if you remember, the delay rods are composite. So they're graphite and glass mixed. They're for treble hook lures, crankbaits, jerkbaits, topwaters. So 6 delay, and finally 6 power series rods. So very excited about that. And then the reels are all new. All new reels, updated, new ratios, more bearings, new cosmetics, new handles, drop shot keeper on the spinning reel, of course. So very, very excited. So keep your eye out. I know there's going to be a lot of posting done in the next couple weeks about the new Ike Series rods and reels by Abu Garcia. So very, very excited about those for sure. So what are you excited about, Beck? What the launch of what? Beer?
I don't know. It actually is always fun to see what new products are out. There's
fun.
always like some wild, crazy, wacky, like, like the duck or whatever. Like there's always something,
duck.
You know what I mean? There's something like so cool and like outside the box. So I think that is fun.
Yeah.
Vegas the Hammer will be attending ICAST
Oh,
for the first time.
Vegas first ICAST this year. Yay.
So, he's got to pay for himself and go get some sponsors.
Yeah. So ICAST coming. Very excited for sure. If you guys are following my social media, we do live broadcasting and posting from ICAST nonstop. So keep your eye out. It's going to be really, really good. All right. Change the topics again, guys. I have to pimp this a little bit. And let me see if I can pull the image up on my phone. So very excited that on Tuesday, which was yesterday, I took delivery of a brand new kayak trailer for my tournament kayak fishing. But guys, listen, this isn't a regular kayak trailer. This is the most bad to the bone tandem double kayak trailer you'll ever see in your life. And my buddy Nick brought it to me, delivered it to me, and it's by a company called Fish Texas Kayak Trailers. And
okay,
it's
so listen,
amazing.
I'm not impressed.
It's
that
amazing.
Much. I mean, we've always had like load right or whatever. This thing pulled up, it's like black, shiny, beautiful. Like there's even like the coffin storage thing on the top. Then it fits 2 trailers. And there's a storage container in the front. There's all these buttons for like lights and like power. And it is the wildest thing. But the cool part about all this,
I mean, a good picture of it.
So listen, so this trailer, it's totally badass. It's amazing. But the cool part is, just like we were talking about, Vegas going to ICAST. Vegas is now fishing kayak tournaments. His first one, the Upper Susquehanna, at the end of July. So now I can send the 2 of them out the door and they can go fish these kayak tournaments together.
Yeah,
it's super cool.
It's pretty awesome because it's not only an amazing trailer with some amazing problem solves. And that was the big thing. I was trying to solve problems that I had with my other trailers, but it will allow me to fish more with Vegas and allow him to get into the tournament side of kayak fishing. So see if I can, of course, I'd hit that and it clicked over. Phones don't like me.
But
see if I can show you that. It doesn't really come out great. You'll have to look on my social media. It's amazing. It's amazing. So shout out to Nick. Shout out to Fish Texas Kayak Trailers. Baddest kayak trailers around. You can walk around it. It actually has a platform. It has lighting. It has storage. You can put your drives up front. You can put your motors up front. And I have an amazing rod storage system on top by Rod Coffin. So also check out the Rod Coffin. It's really cool. A lot of guys on tour are using them for their, for the Pro Tour on top of their truck. We mounted the Rod Coffin on top of the kayak trailer. So, think about that. Like you can literally pull the kayak in, like literally just pull it in like a regular bass boat, put the rods in the Rod Coffin, put your drives and motors in your storage box and head off. So very, very excited about that. Very excited. Yeah. Shout out to Nick, by the way. That was awesome that he brought it to me.
And then talking about motors, you used a new one today.
No. No, I didn't.
Why did your son say that? I retract.
No. But cheers, man. Cheers.
Everyone have another drink for this awkward
Once again, happy 4th to everybody watching. Beck's drinking the gin, aviation something or other.
I'm not drinking aviation gin.
What is it?
That's wretched. Blue Coat.
Blue Coat. Oh, but it's called an aviation. What is it called?
The cocktail's called an aviation cocktail from the Bartesian, the Keurig of cocktails.
Oh, okay.
When you're lazy and don't want to mix your own.
And I've got the Slippery Pete. This is sort of like a sour. It's by Cross Keys Brewing. So very, very good beer tonight, and I'm enjoying.
Somebody asked about the Stay in the Boat Ike. You definitely can find that here in New Jersey, especially South Jersey. Yeah,
here. Well, let's get one out. Everybody can see it. Definitely still, I've been drinking a lot of these, guys. If you're interested in, if you like beer and you're interested in supporting the Ike Foundation and kids fishing, part of the proceeds from the purchase of this beer goes to the Ike Foundation. So it's called Stay in the Boat Ike. It's by Neck of the Woods Brewing. If you're in this Philly, New Jersey area, you can find it. So head over to neckofthewoodsbrewing.com. You can get more information on that. So I might drink that next. So
obviously you guys are buying it. Thank you, because we keep getting checks from Neck of the Woods.
Yeah, people are buying it. People are liking it.
Thank you. And speaking of the Ike Foundation, holy moly, was it a very busy second quarter. We've actively been putting together our quarterly newsletter to just kind of recap everybody with what's going on. There was like tons of donations that went out across the country and everything, but just locally, between the youth fishing events, the people that we partnered with to teach kids how to fish, different events down along the waterfront in Chester. And when you get the newsletter, just take a moment and actually read it to make me feel better. The fact, because like I was at like everything, there were so many events and there were so many kids that we taught how to fish. We do this one at a farm camp near here. And you think like, you know, these kids are a little bit more rural that we're teaching how to fish. And you might have one or two kids out of 50. They're like, oh yeah, I know how to fish. I can fish. They typically cannot. It's beautiful, like the confidence that small children have. We had a lot of
littles too, like a lot of littles, you know.
So damn cute. We caught so many bluegill and catfish.
Bass,
and there was some bass in the mix.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, their faces. I mean, there was one little girl who I wish I had such an amazing vocabulary, enunciation.
I remember her. Yeah, I remember
she
her.
caught this fish and she was like, this is the most amazing thing. I caught a fish the first time I tried to catch a fish, my very first day. This is absolutely amazing. I mean,
that's what she was saying.
She was, oh my gosh, she was so awesome. Yeah. But that was the reaction. Like these kids are so excited and they get to touch them. If they want to hold them, they can hold them, and then they release them back into the pond, and it's awesome. So we have our huge fundraiser, the Pro-Am, that happened. Again, another 100 kids learned how to fish there. So listen, please check out the Ike Foundation. If you feel it in your heart to donate to help us get some more kids, get rods into their hand, we would totally appreciate it. Or if you have kids in the area where you live or some way to help out something, please do it. It just makes your heart feel amazing. Like just watching kids attempt that for the first time. It's such a cool thing.
Yeah. And here's the thing. I wanted to say this real quick while we're talking about kids fishing is the key to getting kids hooked on fishing. And, you know, Becky just mentioned this event. We had a lot of littles. We call them littles, but they're 4 to 8 years old, you know? And when they have their first fishing experience, you have to make it fun. You have to make it fun for them, right? And so that's what you have to be thinking in your mind, right? If you're trying to get this kid to like this thing, right? So it's very easy if you're a hardcore angler, like, you know, like me. I'm psycho about it. It's very easy to get caught up in, you know, wanting to bass fish or wanting to make it complicated. But listen, that first experience with a kid taking him fishing, make it fun. So we do a lot of stuff with the Ike Foundation, like using bobbers, right? Using floats that make it visual, using live bait. There's nothing wrong with that.
We always
use live bait, use worms, use minnows, use cricket, whatever. Use live bait. And just let them get bites. Let them feel that bite and the fight of that fish. That's the key to getting a kid fishing, is you have to make it fun. Yeah. And, you know, like Vegas has a friend, Slippery Pete. Yes, Gary, that's named after Pete Glusick because he falls out of the boat all the time. Vegas has a friend who is Vegas's age that doesn't like fishing, right? And if I could almost guess that his first experience fishing, he had a not fun experience, right? He didn't have fun. It was boring. It was troublesome. It was complicated. He was intimidated, and he didn't have a good first experience. And now as a 13-year-old, he hates fishing, right?
Ben's right. Bring snacks.
Yeah, bring snacks, bring toys, make it fun, make it a game, make casting part of the fun of it. So if you can make that first experience fun, they'll be hooked. And I'm telling you, that's the deal. We've seen it too many times.
Yeah.
Over and over and over,
Fun
we've seen it.
And confidence.
And confidence. Yeah, and confidence.
Just telling them they're doing a great job.
Right.
We digress.
Right. Let's see. Let's keep going here. So we got 4th of July tomorrow. Very exciting. We got our big trip coming.
Yeah.
We have ICAST. Very, very excited about all those things. What else we got going on in the world of fishing? Shout out to Taco Ito, who won the Bassmaster event over on Smith Lake. And shout out to Skeet Reese for winning the MLF event. Yay! Yeah, big shout out to Skeet because, I'm very much in the same age category as Skeet. And so, to win in the back part of your career as an older guy, that might not be fluent with technology and all that stuff, it's pretty awesome. So, big year for Skeet. Skeet getting inducted into the Hall of Fame, winning a tournament, very, very proud of Skeet. He's like a lot of us, he's had ups and downs in the sport, and and he's
I think that happens when you've been here this long.
You
don't realize that.
And so he's enjoying an up year right now, and I'm very, very happy for him. So congrats to Skeet for sure.
We always root for the old guys.
I know.
Sorry, Skeet, I just called you an old guy.
I know. Well, we do vote for the old guys for sure.
Yeah.
But Taco Ito's awesome too. I like him, Here's the thing though, guys, like if you're watching this, I don't want to turn this into a podcast about forward-facing sonar. But I got to say something. Taco Ito won. One of the primary baits he used to win was the OSP dice. And so Vegas actually has a pack of them. And if you don't know what the dice, fuzzy dice, the OSP fuzzy dice are, it's essentially, it's a soft plastic that looks like dice. And it's got like little rubber hairs that stick out of it. It doesn't look like anything alive. It's not shaped like anything real.
Does it look like an octopus?
It looks like dice. It looks like fucking dice. So here's what I want to say. I think that back in Switzerland, when the atom was split.
Oh my God.
When the Hydro Collider
Where's Brian?
split the atom over in them Swiss that busted the atom. Whenever that happened, the world changed. What the hell is this world coming to? Tournaments are being won on dice? I'm getting out of this sport. I don't want to fish anymore if we're winning on dice. This is crap.
You literally brought it
It's
back
crap.
to the Hydro Collider. You guys are going to have to Google this.
I'm just saying.
This is the stuff that they make me listen to.
I'm just saying.
Dave and Brian. So we're going to have a show with everybody again. And we're going to have it not about fishing.
I'm just telling you.
You guys giving your weird theories on the Hydro Collider.
The Hydro Collider.
They split the atom. And so, okay, to give you like the stupid man's version, AKA
They split the atom and they changed.
So listen, remember when like the Mayans said that the world was going to end? I don't think it was the world was going to end. It was the world as we knew it, AKA they split the atom, and like the world is
everything's
bizarre ever since. Like we had COVID.
Sugar cube with hair on it, Henry says. Yeah.
So anyway,
that's exactly what it is,
look
Henry.
Look that up. It's crazy.
Yeah. So anyway, I just think I think it's bizarre. We're living in this bass fishing world where we're spotlighting them, we're chasing them around with a flashlight, we're casting fucking dice at these things. Like
don't you think that's what the old guys thought of you guys when you came along?
No, I don't think that's what they thought. And it's a totally different. Anyway, I just I like the old way. I like the old style of fishing where you're throwing a bait that mimicked something alive in the environment and you were casting into the unknown. I miss that. I just got to be honest with you. I miss that. And I just don't know, man. I think it's a weird, strange world that we live in when tournaments are being won chasing around fish in 100 foot of water that are relating to nothing, and you're throwing dice at them. I just think it's a weird world. So I had to get that off my chest.
So
dice. Oh my God.
Here's what have people even talked about the random DQs and stuff that happened at the last
I don't
event?
think so.
I have noticed this has been so quiet.
Yeah,
I thought it was
quiet.
so
very
odd.
quiet. Very quiet.
So
yeah.
I'm hoping I get all the people correct, but we had 2 odd DQs from the last event, and I can't say that I know all of the full facts, so I'm not going to claim that I do. But so Kobe Krieger didn't even participate because he must have gotten the date wrong for the cutoff to practice the 30 days prior, and practiced one day into the cutoff, so he was DQ'd from the event.
Kobe Krieger, he made a mistake, and listen, it's an honest mistake, and he lived up to it, right? So shout out to Kobe Krieger.
I can't say I've ever heard anyone doing that.
But fished a day late from the off limits, and then was thus disqualified from the tournament. So that happened. And then what was the other one? The other one was
the Trey McKinney.
He was late or something, right?
Yeah, he must have gotten his check-in time wrong. And so then when he didn't check in on his proper time, I think his family was calling to check on him, make sure he was okay.
Yeah.
And he answered, but at which point I guess he was DQ'd because he received a phone call.
Okay.
Which altered the outcome. Now I heard this might have gone back and forth with
that doesn't seem fair. I think if you're late to check in and your family's worried about you, you should be able to call. And then if your mom's calling or your phone's ringing and you see it's your mom or your dad or your brother or your sister, you should be able to answer the phone.
Yeah, I can't say I know all the facts on this. So apparently though, I guess he was already 7 minutes late.
Okay, so it probably wouldn't have mattered anyway.
So the penalty would have been for the 7 minutes, but then when they realized he got the call, how late would it have actually been if he hadn't received the information to come in?
Right.
I think that's what happened.
Right.
So then they took the whole day.
Yeah.
But here's my question. Did he have a marshal?
Yeah.
Doesn't your marshal go, yo, dude, it's check-in?
Yeah. I don't know. I think we've all been guilty of making the mistakes of, getting dates wrong or times wrong. So you can't fault these guys.
I think times are really hard.
Maybe
not even just the check-in time, but I always have to change Mike's watch.
Oh yeah.
Because he's constantly going
Central to Eastern time zone. Yeah. Yeah, and here's the thing, you don't
really. Some of the lakes you fish on hop back and forth.
They do hop back and forth.
Your electronics are changing all day.
Yeah. So here's the thing, I think you have a tendency maybe to think, oversimplify the day of fishing. But it's very complicated because you're trying to stick to your strategy and you have a game plan and you're trying to constantly change and you have all this stuff going on. So, being late or missing a check-in, from afar, you're thinking, how the hell could he do that? But it could happen very easily. It's a very honest mistake. There's a lot going on in the day of a tournament. Here's the other thing I want to say. I did see a post that Trey made about it, and it was nice because, he didn't place the blame on anybody but himself.
Yeah.
And he made a mistake, and he admitted to that. And he brought a little religion into it, which I think was nice too. He said, look, God has a plan and, somehow this is part of his plan and maybe it is, so shout out to Trey just for fessing up to that. That's a hard moment, especially him doing so good in Angler of the Year this year and having something like that happen. The good news is,
he was leading AOI and Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, but here's the thing. The good news is he's still right in it, even with that.
Second.
So he can overcome this mistake. So, I mean, that's all I want to say about that. I don't think anybody was doing anything wrong in either of those DQs.
No.
That was just honest mistakes, and people are human. We're allowed to make mistakes. That's why we're human. And the Hydra Collider was a big mistake. We should have never split that freaking atom, because now we're winning tournaments on fucking white dice. This is ridiculous. That's all I got to say about that. Oh, wait. Eric said if his mom didn't call, he would have been more than 7 minutes late. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's their determination was basically like,
right.
He had to lose the whole bag because ultimately.
Right. Yeah. And Gary said, Boyd can catch him. Absolutely. He's legitimate. He's a good fisherman. He's going to have, if not this year, he's going to win Angler of the Year some year because he's doing it his rookie year. So
well, he's so
fisherman.
young.
And he's young.
What is he, like
he's ultra
18,
young.
19?
Yeah. Yeah. That's all I want to say.
We can't even have him on the show because he can't drink.
Yeah, we were going to have him on the show tonight, but we're drinking beer, so it's no good. I definitely want to circle back and say thank you to everybody watching these, because these are a lot of fun. You know, all the Ike Lives I do are fun, but in a regular Ike Live, you know, you have one guest and it's very scripted. You know what I mean? Like, you could ask Becky. I do my notes and I'm thinking about questions, and I like these because I like drinking with my wife. I actually like hanging out with my wife. You know, I think some people don't, but I do. So I like hanging out with Becky at the bar. We like to drink alcohol. We're fans of alcohol. There's nothing wrong with that.
We don't drink every day.
We don't drink every day.
We do it with y'all.
And I also really enjoy these topics. We just start talking about stuff, and I love that you guys are chiming in with questions and comments, and it's great. It's funny, you know. Joe says give him a soda pop, give Trey a pop instead of a beer. We can do that. Yeah, we can give him a pop. That would work.
Brian Walter just said that he saw that Bob Seeley died today, which is a shame because I saw his daughter post that, was it yesterday, asking for prayers. So I knew he wasn't doing well. It's a shame.
Yeah, thoughts and prayers to that.
Staple in Texas bass fishing.
Yeah, thoughts and prayers
That
to his family for sure. It's a shame. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for participating.
Thank yous.
Yeah, thank yous guys.
Yep.
For participating in these at the bars. They're really fun. We're going to keep doing them. As things change and happen, we're going to keep bringing up different stuff. And
I want to say something super fun and cool. So Mike's YouTube channel is like, I think only 3,000 subscribers away from 200,000.
Oh, so, where's the roof at? Hold on. The roof. Yeah.
We're going to put out a super fun contest, which everyone is ultimately eligible for now. So if you're not a subscriber to the Mike Iaconelli Fishing, please go subscribe. But I think we're going to do some really cool giveaways, maybe like some new Ike rod reel.
Before anyone can get it, we're going to do a giveaway of the Ike Series 3.0 rods and reels on the YouTube channel. So we're trying to get to that 200,000 subscriber mark.
So we're going to be coming out with that very soon.
Yes,
but
very soon. Keep your eye out for it.
As long as you're a subscriber, you're eligible to win. So you don't have to wait till we announce it.
Right.
If you're here, please go subscribe because you're going to be eligible to win rod reel.
Yes.
Before they hit the market.
Before they hit the market, because I don't think that's till the fall. So we'll do all that in the next month.
That's spotty information.
Yeah, spotty information. But what else you got? I don't know what else to say, but thank you guys, and we hope you have a wonderful.
Mike just noticed.
I know. Usually I have a lot to say. I'm kind of speechless.
Up and down so many times.
I know, but we do want to wish everybody a very happy 4th of July. We hope you have a safe one. If you're lighting redneck fireworks off like we are, be careful, be safe, have a lot of fun with your family, eat a lot of good food, drink a lot of good beer. Get a couple stay in the boat Ikes and have them at your barbecue. And we appreciate you tuning into this. So,
yes. And Zach wants to know, what's the deepest you've let someone into you emotionally? That's weird. Just give me It'll happen.
All right, guys.
Hey, and if you have topics on stuff you want to see on YouTube in the shops, I mean, we just keep them coming.
Or these as well.
Or these. Yeah. If you want us, if you have stuff you want us to talk about, we're an open box. So, we'll talk about all sorts of random stuff. But if you feel like there's in the shops that we're missing topics you want to hear, you want to go back to the basics, you want some more rigging stuff, let us know.
I think I'm going to do my next in the shop on the fuzzy dice, white dice in 100 foot of water for cruising fish that are relating to nothing.
Is that how deep he was going?
I don't know. Come on, Quincy. Come on. Come on. Hey! There's a Quincy.
He loves fireworks.
He hates fireworks, but he's a good dog. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it, and we hope you have a wonderful 4th of July.
Well, we'll do another one of these as soon as we get back from vacation in ICAST, because we'll have so many things to tell you from ICAST, and hopefully it'll be about brand new stuff coming out into the market, and then all the people we saw getting drunk and falling over themselves and hooking up with random people. That's what ICAST used to be, but it's not anymore. I'm sorry, that was wishful thinking.
All right, bye, everybody. We'll see you guys.
We'll look for that for you.
Happy 4th of July. Say bye, Quincy.
Peace and chicken grease. Hold on, I have to get
Bye.
I wasn't prepared.
Bye.
I can't even find
Bye.
You're still here.
You're still here.
You're still, hold on. Here it comes.
Do you fish for excitement? Do you fish for passion? Do you fish to get outside? Or do you fish to win? Abu Garcia for life.
You know, right now where we're standing, we're in Camden, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Philadelphia is right there. This is the concrete jungle. And, you know, a lot of those kids, as they grow up, they don't fish. It's interesting because they're surrounded by water, you know, the Delaware River, the Schuylkill, ponds, city park lakes, but they don't have the influence to cast, to fish, to have a rod and reel. And that became our focus, you know, is to target kids in what we call non-traditional areas, you know, urban areas, city centers, where the population's high, and let these kids have an experience. You know, it's amazing. I mean, some of the experiences we've had, whether it's Central Park in New York City, here in Camden, other parts of the country, even just casting.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable to see it, isn't it?
Yes.
It's unbelievable.
Yes.
And you know, you see these kids have this experience they've never had, and they light up, you know? The big thing, I think, for the Ike Foundation is we're not saying we want all these kids to become professional anglers.
No.
It'd be great if some of them did, but we want them to have that fishing experience because it ties them to so many other positive things. The outdoors, nature, conservation. Ecology, you know, all these amazing things in life that maybe they wouldn't have been exposed to any other way. We're trying to help with that. So it's important. It's important for us.
Yeah.
We're proud of it.
I subscribe to Bass U TV, and so should you. Great place to learn about anything you want to know about bass fishing.
You get it at Bass U. We got the best of the best.
I'm not just an instructor, I'm a subscriber.
I'm John Cruz, and I am a subscriber.
You can always learn, and watching Bass U is definitely helps with that. It's something that I like to do, and it's definitely something that you need to do.
If I'm still learning, you should be too.
Subscribe to Bass U because you'll learn how to catch a lot more fish.
Ike Live, brought to you exclusively by Abu Garcia.